Welcome to Brands GP for the final round of the touring cars. It's pretty cool actually to win a race. It's definitely one of the highlights of my career. It was absolutely insane to see everyone's faces. After that win, it was just, the team and I have worked so hard on getting to this point. It's amazing to see it finally pay off. Still lost for words really on it, but yeah, it's mega.
Going into the final round, feeling good about myself, the car, the team. Need a little bit of lady luck though, so fingers crossed we have that and we'll be pushing all the way. So yeah, championship wise, obviously I need a bit of lady luck for the drivers, but the teams and manufacturers is full game on. It's whoever's scoring the points, it's going to matter. We need to make sure we come away with at least 2 of those.
The big story, of course, is that championship fight between Tom Ingram and Ash Sutton. So if we talked about groups 1 and 2 being tough, this is the ultimate. So up to the line will come then the NAPA Racing Fords, and it's going to be Dan Rowbottom through first ahead of Ash Sutton.
Both of them peeling in after 2 warm-up laps to diagonal the tyres.
Here, first up is Ash Sutton heading towards the line. He's not yet in the top 6 and he's 7th. He's got another shot at it, but this all of a sudden is looking a bit marginal for Ash Sutton. 10th is where he goes to. Ash Sutton is 10th, so it was an improvement.
Previous lap was disallowed.
But as he comes up towards the line, he has improved in sector 3. 12th he was at the start of the lap. 11th he is by the end of it.
We had an issue with tyre pressures in that session. We ended up P11 with a car that had no front end at all. It was all completely topsy-turvy, and I think Ash knew immediately that there was a problem, but as soon as he left the pit lane, but at that point there's literally nothing you can do, unfortunately.
So then qualifying done here at the final round of the season at Brands Hatch. It was a great qualifying for myself, P2, narrowest of margins to P1, but ultimately I gave it everything and we ended up on the front row. So you've got to be happy with that. It'd be nice to get to 10 podiums in a season. 1 in 3 would be a good going. And yeah, it sets me up nicely for a good day. So today's been good.
Yeah, it's been a good season for a rookie season. I think we've had really good moments. Like you look at Donington Park, we did well. Knockhill, we had some of those good flashes of good pace, good racecraft, all that, which is I'm proud of. I'm proud to say we've done that. We've shown that we can compete at the sharp end in our rookie year, which is very good.
Shame it's the last race of the year, but yeah, lying 3rd in the championship. Worst case, stay there. Best case, come first. But realistically, Tom's a tad too far away for me to do that. So, Jamie, why don't you look after yourself better and not get ill? I'm absolutely gutted you're not here. It would have been great to finish the year with you. And hopefully you recover soon. Appreciate it's particularly hard for you, but I think always bear in mind that you've pretty much had this championship sewn up already. I think the whole paddock knows that. You drove superbly this year, and I can't wait for you to be better and back annoying the hell out of me every single race again soon.
Yeah, really pleased to get a podium. The race was exciting. You know, there was lots of variables involved, things that could go wrong, but the NAPA Racing team gave me a fantastic car. The boys have been really hard at work all weekend, so hopefully more fun, action and points and trophies.
Good luck, mate.
The engine notes rise, the lights go out, we go racing, and who makes the best of the starts? It is going to be Cammish, but a good getaway by Chilton then to get up alongside Rowbottom on the run down towards Paddock, and on the run up the hill. Chilton doesn't give him a huge amount of room, but Rowbottom stands his ground on the inside line. It's Dan Cammish in the lead.
Yeah, and Sutton has been sort of caught up in that block of cars immediately behind. Oh, puncture for Jake Hill, left front.
As you go on board with Ash Sutton, who, if anything, looks like he's been shuffled back in the queue rather than going forward. And we are currently on lap 8 out of 15, as you see there. Sam Osborne going through ahead of Mike Andola. Now, we've not touched on Ash Sutton for a while, but there he is, and he's about to go a place down against Chris Smiley. That is bad news for Sutton. It is round 28 of the championship, and it's win number 3 of the season for Dan Cammish. Dan Cammish Cammish wins race 1 of the day. Tom.
Race 1, Brands Hatch GP, round 10 of the season. Yeah, and a race win, which is great. Great for me and my championship hopes for third. Great for the team of manufacturers, and just generally a good race. It was fairly well controlled. I had the pace. Didn't have all the boost, but definitely had the pace. So managed to convert it, and yeah, coming away as a winner. So a bit of work to do for this afternoon to make sure that we're absolutely on it, and hopefully we can pick up a bit more silverware and a few more points.
Championship's pretty much done. Even with, what is it, I think it's 37-point lead now he needs 2 DNF now, so the likelihood of that is very thin. We're just solely going to worry about the manufacturers and teams. We've managed to stretch that out from race 1, so hopefully we can go again in race 2 and yeah, sew it up in race 3.
Lights out, away we go, and a good getaway is made by Charles Rainford in the BMW, and Tom Chilton is away nicely as well, round the outside of Cammish as they go towards paddock. He's going to have a run at Chilton up the hill as well in the BMW as Sutton accelerates up the hill in pursuit of Rowbottom. You've got Cammish third, and Ingram's already picking his way through the traffic. Now Sutton on the boost, comes up to have a go at Cammish, but he's got to do it on the boost. Cammish lets him go.
Boost is available.
Sutton now makes the move for third, dives to the inside of Rainford into Westfield, gets the job done.
Yeah, mega job, this is what we need.
What can Sutton do on the run up towards paddock? Chilton covers off the inside line. There's a whole queue of NAPA Racing Fords right on the back of Chilton, so that's going to give Ash Sutton second place. Is Ingram ahead of Sutton? It's Cammish third, trying to defend from everybody as they dive into the corner.
Final lap.
The checkered flag is waved. Tom Ingram celebrates in style as he comes across the line.
Okay, so we just finished race 2, getting ready for race 3. Unfortunately, driver's title has been finalised and we didn't quite get it this year, but next year. So now our eyes are concentrating on the teams and manufacturers, which we're leading by such a small margin, 1 point and 4 points. So in a nutshell, the simple way of doing it is we need to outscore Ingram and Proctor, who are the 2 drivers that have been nominated for Team Virtue and Hyundai. And so yeah, Ash and Dan Cammish need to outscore them. So yeah, it's kind of simple but kind of difficult as well. It's British touring cars, so anything can happen. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get over the line and get a 4th in a row for NAPA.
For one last time, let's go racing in the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. Second on the run towards Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Sam Osborne needs to try to get up through the ranks, but you've got 3 Fords ahead of all the Hyundais as they round Druids for the first time. But in towards Paddock Hill Bend for second place. Hill ahead of Cook, and then it's Ash Sutton in 4th, walloping the curb, trying to go to the outside line now. Up the inside goes Josh Cook, late on the brakes. Sutton dives to the inside as well. He's up the inside of Hill. Cook goes second, Sutton for third potentially as they come down towards Graham Hill Bend, and Sutton to the inside of Moffat for second place as they climb the hill. Checker flag at the ready for the final time this year. Race win to Josh Cook for Toyota Gazoo Racing UK. Ash Sutton takes second. Third across the line is Jake Hill.
I'm feeling good. We've ended on a high. Despite getting the big one, it was always going to be a long shot coming into Brands, but managed to turn the day around and come away with some, well, 2 podiums, 2 second places. I think we've wrapped up the team's championship as well, which is mega. So just missed out on the manufacturers, which isn't ideal, but overall it's positive for the team. Thoughts for next year? I mean, I'm still in contract with NAPA. I'm still going to be back. That's the plan. We need to come back bigger, stronger, and better. And I think the best way to do that is by being beaten. So we are going to dig deep, very deep. Obviously, we've had 2 years now in advance where we've been beaten coming into the final round, and we want to turn that around. Firstly, I've got to congratulate Tom, Team Virtue, Accelerate, all the guys and girls there. Well done, you've done a mega job. But we are going to come back stronger. That's the plan. NAPA Racing UK will be back. We'll be fighting for it.